Good Tuesday afternoon. Welcome to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks with you. We're getting set here for Lakin Lady Bronx softball at the Lakin Rec North Complex. This game is a makeup, rescheduled from an. We'll take the postponement over getting some rain. And did we get rain? It was nice
Okay,
to
starting
see.
lineup for
So
Hugoton.
making some final
Number
adjustments
10,
here.
playing center field, Martha Saldano.
And we'll just let the
Number
public
8,
address announcer announce our starting lineups for us.
Catcher, Emily Tanako. On the mound today for the Lady Eagles, number 2, Amanda Farnham. Designated player, number 32, Leslie Martinez. Playing second base, number 7, Marissa Mendoza. First base, number 25, Elsie Gonzalez. Number 4, playing third base, Sarah Velez. At shortstop, number 21, Addison Garza. Number 5, playing right field, Paola Hernandez. And playing left field, 00, Brissa Farmer. Now for your Lady Bronx. Number 2, playing center field, Josiah Ortiz. Okay, designated player, number 6, Peyton Ansel. Catching, number 23, Alitza Fonseca. At shortstop, number 20, Tegan Bachman. In right field, number 11, Kinsey Loman Fuller. And on the mound for the Bronx, number 10, Mariah Ortiz. At first base, number 22, Brianna Holmes. At third base, number 24, Sarah Martinez. In left field, number 3, Sarah Wright. And at second base, number 4, Nayeli Velasquez. Good luck to both teams. Let's play ball.
And the starting lineups have been introduced. Lady Bronx are on the field, and we're ready to go here at the North Rec Complex here in Lakin. The Lady Bronx and the Lady Eagles from Hugoton. Lady Bronx are 8-8 on this season. Hugoton 3-8. Lady Bronx, since we last spoke, they swept Southwestern Heights the last time we were on the air, and since then they have lost 4 straight, losing 2 last night at Cimarron, and they'll look to get back on the winning side of things here tonight. Lady Bronx will also be back in action on Thursday, and as of right now, we do plan to be on the air for that contest as well. And Tuesday night is also senior night, so that's another reason we're going to try to get on the air, but we will, I'm at the mercy of a job as well, so if something would come up and I have to miss, I just have to miss. But that is our plan on Thursday night, to be here broadcasting Lady Bronx Senior Night against Holcomb. Baseball with a doubleheader split last night against Cimarron, losing the first game 8-2, winning the nightcap 6-5. Lakin Middle School track is at Satanta today for the Haskell County Relays. Baseball on Thursday will be going to Holcomb to battle the Longhorns. And on Friday, the Lakin Invitational track meet here at Lakin High School. And will be a beautiful day for track. Track teams are successful this spring. Get out and support those kids. Looking forward to helping out as well there. So a lot of things going on. See you next week. Trying to think. I think baseball will be making up next Thursday against Hugoton. That game was rained out last week. So baseball will be in action next week. League track a week from this coming Friday. Next week, league track at Lakin. So a lot of things going on. You know, hard to believe we're less than 2 weeks away from graduation already. So a lot of things going on, and the spring seasons are quickly coming to an end.
Now
just hard to believe.
Number 10, Saldana.
So here we go. In the circle for Lakin is Mariah Ortiz. Martha Saldana, the center fielder, will lead it off for Hugoton, batting from the right-hand side. And she takes it across the bow for strike one, and we are underway at 4 o'clock. First pitch. Ortiz looks in. And a strike on the inside corner. And Mariah Ortiz on the spot here in the early going. One thing I will apologize for is the camera angle. Slow roller towards first. Brianna Holmes scoops it up, steps on the bag, 4-1 away, 3 unassisted on the putout.
Now batting.
That's the best I can do with my camera
Tanaka.
and not get chain link. And I wish I had a better situation, but if I was to put the camera on the inside of the screen, I'll guarantee a first pitch fouled back would hit the camera. That's just the way the law of averages goes. One out in the inning. Emily Tinoco, the catcher, fouls that one at the plate. And it's a 1-strike count. Pitch is high and outside for ball one. Count evens. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm going to try to keep up with the balls and strikes on my monitor, but it's awful hard to see with the glare here as we sit outside. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Mariah. And at the knees for strike 2. Amanda Farnham, the Lady Eagles pitcher here in game 1, is on deck. Ortiz rocks. And swing and a miss for strike 3. They'll throw to first for the out. And that's 2 away.
Now batting number 2, Farnham.
It brings up Amanda Farnham. Nobody on 2 outs. We're just underway here in the top of the first with Lady Bronx softball here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. First pitch from Ortiz, swing and a miss for strike 1. Ortiz working ahead of the hitters. Always important as a pitcher. You want to get ahead of the hitter. There's the 0-1. Shot to first. Holmes scoops it, steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down for the Lady Eagles here in the first. No runs, no hits, nobody left. And no Lady Bronx errors. After 1 complete inning. Hugoton 0, the Lady Bronx coming up. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Lady Bronx Softball on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools. Leading off the bottom of the first for Lakin will be Josiah Ortiz. She'll be followed by Peyton Ansel and Alitza Fonseca. I will let you know if there's some extended dead air on our broadcast. Don't panic. It's not that we're off the air, but with a lot of the music playing and I'm right under the speaker, I get into copyright issues with YouTube if copyrighted music is playing over the air. So I try to keep it dead for a little while, just so I don't get my hand slapped, so to speak.
Bronx, number 2, Josiah Ortiz.
Josiah Ortiz batting .558 on this season, leads it off for the Lady Bronx. Josiah bats from the Lady Bronx with an even record at 8-8 on the season. And that's a low one away for ball 1. 1-1 to count. One count. And that pitch is outside, and the count goes to 2-1. And that pitch is upstairs for ball 3. It's 3-1 to the leadoff hitter for the Lady Bronx. Here in the bottom of the first. Farmer's pitch is outside. Josiah with the leadoff walk.
Now batting number 6.
Brings up Peyton Ansel. Peyton batting .500, bats from the right side. And takes that one across the belt. Ortiz with the stolen base. Strike 1 to count to the right-handed hitting Peyton Ansel. And that's upstairs for ball 1. Counts even at 1-1. Alitza Fonseca on deck. And that pitch is high as well, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss off the glove of the catcher. Ortiz goes to third on the passed ball. And it's a 2-2 count to Peyton. Runner at third, nobody out. Swing and a miss. Peyton down on strikes for 1 away. That brings up Alitza Fonseca.
Number 23, Alitza Fonseca.
Fonseca batting .600 on the season. The Lady Bronx batting .420. Strike called on the inside corner. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. And Fonseca down in the count 1-2. One-two pitch fouled towards the Lady Eagles dugout. Count remains 1-2. Farmer looks in. There's the 1-2 pitch. So Alitza hit by the pitch.
Now batting.
Puts runners at
number
the corner.
20, Tegan Bachman.
Brings up Tegan Bachman. Tegan batting .634, has a home run on the season. 3 triples, 2 doubles. 4 doubles. And that is high. Ortiz races home. And the Lady Broncs are on the board. And it's a 1-ball count to Tegan Bachman. Now another runner in scoring position. That one high as well. Ball 2. Kinsey Lumen-Fuller on deck. Tegan fouls that straight back and right at our camera. Let's hope it stayed in. It's still going. Yeah. That took about as direct a shot as it probably could. Swing and a miss. And Tegan has the count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pop foul up the first base side. Count stays at 2-2. It wouldn't matter where I put the camera. It would get hit. The ball would come towards it, close to it. It wouldn't matter. I could put it on the right field foul pole and it would somehow probably get hit. Full count. 3-2 pitch is high for ball 4. And Tegan heads to first.
Now batting, number 11.
Brings up Kinsey Lumen-Fuller. Kinsey batting .415 on the season. Bats from the right side. 1 out. Misses inside. Tegan's base. Count 1-0. Mariah Ortiz on deck. Swing and a miss. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch, high and outside for ball 2. 2-1. Kinsey lifts that back into the screen for a foul ball. And it's 2-2. Lady Broncs with 1 across here in the bottom of the first, have 2 in scoring position. Foul back. Count remains 2-2. Swinging, has driven in 12. Has 2 in scoring position here with 2 outs. And takes the first pitch for a strike. Farmer rocks. Fly into left field. Left fielder drifting back, and it falls for a hit. 2 runs will score. Ortiz at second with the 2-run double.
Now batting, number 22, Brianna Holmes.
Brings up Brianna Holmes, the first baseman. Brianna batting .414. Line shot just foul past the bag. It hit it hard, but just pulled it too far, got out in front of it. 0-1 to count. There's the 0-1. Strike called on the inside corner. No 2 pitch. Farmer wanted to chase a high one. Bree wasn't going to have anything to do with it. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. High pop up. Shortstop going out. Left fielder drops it. And Mariah Ortiz is going to be out at home. Brianna Holmes will get credit for a single, and Ortiz out going 7-5-2 for out number 3, but the Lady Broncs come up with 3 runs on 2 hits. They strand a base runner, and there were no Hugoton errors. After 1 complete, it's the Lady Broncs 3 and Hugoton nothing. We're back after this word. Don't go away.
Home improvements that have had to wait. The dream vacation your family deserves. Even college tuition. Garden City State Bank can help you make it all happen now, not someday. With a home equity line of credit, you can borrow up to 90% of the value of your home, and the interest may be tax deductible. Plus, there are no closing costs, no application fees, and no annual fees. A fast, easy, convenient home equity line of credit from Garden City State Bank, a branch of the Kearney County Bank. Subject to credit approval, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Leslie Martinez will lead it off for the Lady Eagles in the top of the 2nd inning. She'll be followed by Marissa Mendoza and Elsie Gonzalez. First pitch from Mariah is fouled straight back for strike 1. I am glad that hit the bar right behind home plate. That was fouled back hard. Here's the 0-1. Just low, but below the knee. And the count even 1 ball, 1 strike. I know my cameras over the years have taken some shots having it mounted back behind home plate, but that shot by Martinez on the first pitch, that might have done it in. I don't know. But we're still breathing. Camera's still mounted. It's holding strong. So that pitch fouled off. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes to Leslie Martinez. Ortiz with the pitch. Misses high for ball 2. 2-2. And that pitch is high, and the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter here in the top of the 2nd inning. Lady Broncs with 3 runs in the first, lead at 3-0. We're in game 1 of 2 here this afternoon. Mariah's payoff pitch. High pop up, and it'll drift foul off the third base side. Count remains 3-2. 3-2 pitch is low. And a leadoff walk for Leslie Martinez.
Now
They'll
batting
bring up
number
Marissa
7,
Mendoza.
Marissa Mendoza.
Elsie Gonzalez to follow. Mendoza bats from the right side. Pitch low off the plate for ball 1. Pitch high for ball 2. Throw back to first, but it wasn't in time. Two-0 pitch. Upstairs for ball 3. First pitch swung on and missed. 1 strike count to Gonzalez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Runners are advancing. Close play at third, but Martinez able to get to the bag in time. Runners at second and third, nobody out. 2 strikes the count to Elsie Gonzalez. Fouled straight back, count remains 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed. And Gonzalez down on strikes for out number 1. Second strikeout of the
Now
contest for
batting
Mariah
number 4,
Ortiz.
Sarah Valise.
Sarah Vallis batting for the Lady Eagles. Pitch is inside for ball 1. Addison Garza on deck. Ground ball towards short. 1 run will score. Throw is in time to first base. Vallis out 6-3 for out number 2. Martinez scores
Now
on the
batting
play.
number
Mendoza
21,
goes to third.
Addison Garza.
Bring up the shortstop, Addison Garza. 2 outs now in the inning. Mariah starts her out with 1 across the thighs. 4 strike 1. No 1. Swung on and missed. And the count 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Ortiz. Just missed outside for ball 1. 1-2 the count. Pretty good spot. I mean, if you're going to miss, that's where you want to be missing. That was just off the outside edge. That was a good pitch. Just trying to test Garza if she would jump on that pitch or not. And they called third strike. That one on the inside corner. So Ortiz went outside for 1 and came back with the inside pitch for the payoff and got it for out number 3. Eagles come up with 1 run, no hits. There was 1 left and no Lady Bronc errors. After 1.5, it's the Lady Broncs 3 and Hugoton 1. We'll be back right after this.
Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fantastic burgers, Coney and Chicago hot dogs, Philly, steak, BLT, and chicken sandwiches, along with ice cream treats like the traditional banana split, sundaes, shakes, malts, and cones. Dine in or carry out. Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at the one and only fantastic Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lake and Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com.
Sarah Martinez leads it off for the Lady Bronx here in the bottom of the second. She'll be followed by Sarah Wright. And then back to the top of the lineup for Josiah Ortiz. Nayeli Velasquez is playing second base, but not batting. It's a high fly ball to left. Left fielder going back, can't make the play. And Martinez in at second base. Be an error on the left fielder.
Now batting.
That brings up Sarah Wright.
Sarah Wright.
First pitch to Sarah, outside for ball one. Sarah batting .281 on the season. Has driven in 6, has an opportunity here. Swing and a miss. The catcher dropped the ball, and Sarah Martinez heads to third. One pitch, fouled at the plate. Count to Sarah Wright. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High pop up on the infield. Third baseman Valles coming in, makes the play.
Now batting.
And that's one
Number
away.
2, Josiah Ortiz.
Brings up Josiah Ortiz with 1 out and the runner at third. Ortiz scored the first run for the Lady Bronx in the bottom of the first. Has a chance to add to the total with a base hit here. 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. Bunt out in front of the plate. A perfect bunt. Farnham and Tinoco, both of them right at the ball. There was no way they were going to pick it up and throw Josiah out. That'll go as an infield
now
single.
Batting, number 6,
and that puts runners at the corners. Peyton Ensel now to the plate. Peyton, a strikeout victim her first time up, takes that one high for ball 1. And Ortiz takes second base. 1-0 the count. Elitza Fonseca in the on-deck circle. So what was the deal? Peyton fouls that one back. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. So they sent Ortiz back to first. I think they're saying that she left early, but I don't know. Popped up on the infield. Third baseman calls for it and makes the play. And that's 2 away.
Now batting, number 23, Elitza Fonseca.
Brings up Elitza Fonseca. Fonseca was hit by a pitcher first time up. Ortiz steals second base that time, and they will let her stay put. Pitch was a called strike. And a roller back to the pitcher. Farnham bobbles and will not have a play.
Now batting, number 20, Tegan Bachman.
The run scores on the air. That'll bring up Tegan Bachman. Bachman with the base on balls and a line shot off the fence. One run will score. Another run being waved around third, Tegan into second. Now she'll go to third on the throwing error. And Tegan Bachman with the two-run double.
Now batting, number 11, Kinsey Loman Fuller.
The Lady Bronx tack on two more. We've got a timeout on the field. Tegan Bachman, the two-out runner at third after the two-run double. And it was a line shot off the fence. I'll tell you what, she gets any air underneath that softball, that would have been home run number 2. But a nice shot to get 2 runs in as the Lady Bronx extend their lead. That'll bring up Kinsey Loman Fuller. Kinsey, a strikeout victim, her first time up. First pitch to Kinsey upstairs for ball 1. Tegan Bachman, a runner at third. Kinsey with the roller to third. Up with it, across. In time for the out. 5-3 on the putout. And that'll do it for the Lady Bronx, but they come up with 3 more runs. On 2 hits, they strand a base runner, and there were 2 Lady Eagle errors. After 2 complete, the score, Lakin 6, Hugoton 1. You're watching Lady Bronx Softball on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, a farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
Paola Hernandez to lead it off for Hugoton in the top of the third. Lady Bronx lead at 6-1, and a roller towards second. Second baseman bobbles, scoops to first in time for the out.
Now batting,
1 pitch,
number
1
10,
out. 4-3 on the putout. That'll bring up Martha Saldana. Saldana grounded out to Brianna Holmes at first base. Her first at bat, 0 for 1. First pitch was low for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball towards second. Paola over. And the throw pulled the first baseman off the bag. On second, backing up the play. Throw to second, not in time. It'll go as an error.
Now batting, number 8, Tanako.
And that'll bring up Emily Tanoko, the catcher. Pitch low and inside for ball one. Amanda Farnham on deck. 0-1 to count. Tanoko bats from the right side. Was a strikeout victim her first time up. Low and inside for ball two. Runner off to third on the wild pitch. And the count 2-0. Pitch is outside for ball three. Temperature in the 70s here at Lakin this afternoon. Pitch is low in the dirt, and the 4-pitch walk to Tanoko brings up Amanda Farnham.
Now batting, number 2, Farnham.
Farnham grounded out to first in the first inning. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Tanoko goes to second with the stolen base. Pitch low and inside. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runners in scoring. Got her. Nice heads-up play by Elisa Fonseca. Popped back and out of play. Saldana out 2-5 for out number 2. Pitch is low in the dirt. Count 2 balls, 2 strikes to Farnham. Once again, great heads-up play by Elisa Fonseca. Ball was rolling out in front of the plate. She just casually walked in to pick it up, and I correct, it is Leslie Martinez at the plate with the full count, 3-2. And a strikeout by Martinez, and that's 3 away. Lady Eagles leave 2. There were no hits and no Lakin Lady Bronc errors. Apologize for the confusion there. We get set to go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Lady Bronx leading 6-1. We're back after this, right here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube.
Lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides.
Oh, classic convertible.
And have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Mariah Ortiz leads it off for the Lady Bronx in the bottom of the third, and I'm going to try to fix my scorebook for somewhere. I don't know how in the world I jumped on the wrong line. So I'll try to fix all of that.
Now batting,
Ortiz
number
down on
22,
strikes.
Brianna Holmes.
And I actually didn't. I started to erase the wrong line, so I'm good on my scorebook. Brianna Holmes batting. Sends a roller to short. Shortstop up over to first in time for out number 2. And that's
Now
2
batting,
away. That brings up
number
Sarah Martinez.
24, Sarah Martinez.
Martinez reached on an error and scored in the second inning. Strike at the knees. Strike 1 to count to the hitter. Ground ball towards second, backhanded nicely. Throw to first in time for the out. And a quick inning for the Lady Bronx. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, nobody left. And no Hugoton errors. At the end of 3. The score remains 6-1 in favor of the Lady Bronx. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Lady Bronx Softball.
Some commercials make it really tempting to buy cheap insurance. That's great if price is the only thing that's important to you. The agency believes cost is important, but protection is what you're really paying for. Rely on the agency to build the policy that protects your property at a price you can afford. Call the agency today at 620-355-6789.
The Lady Lakin Recreation Commission has a full fitness room with 5 treadmills, tread climber, rowing machine, 3 elliptical fitness cross trainers, 2 stationary bikes, and strength training fitness equipment. You'll find just what you need for your own quality workout. The fitness room is open for the public's use free of charge during business hours. For use after business hours, Lakin Rec also has a keyless entry system available. The Lakin Rec Commission, always involved with the youth of Lakin, 702 North Campbell, Lakin, 355-7039. The benefits are endless.
Leading it off for Hugoton in the top of the 4th inning. It's Leslie Martinez. Fouled that one at the plate. I had Martinez batting at the end of the last inning, but maybe that was Farnham. And it was Martinez at the plate with the 0-2 count. I promise I'll figure this out before we're all said and done here. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Alitza throws to first. Throw was in the dirt, but Bree able to
now
pick it up.
Number 7, Mendoza.
I'll bring up Marissa Mendoza, the second baseman. Mendoza walked her first time up. Pitch is high for ball 1. And that pitch low and in the dirt for ball 2. 2-0 the count to Mendoza. Actually, umpire said 2, but it's actually 2-1. That pitch was a called strike. 2-1 to count to Mendoza. And that one just outside for ball 3. And Mendoza taking all the way, and the count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now batting,
Pitch in
number
the dirt.
25, Gonzalez.
And that brings up Elsie Gonzalez. Gonzalez, a strikeout victim. First time up 0 for 1. That one in the dirt behind the hitter. And Mendoza will go to second on the wild pitch. Pitch low and inside. Count 2-0. Swing and a miss. Count 2-1. Three and 1 to count. as that pitch was high. Runner at second base, Marissa Mendoza. One out, we're in the top of the fourth. Popped foul off the first base side, and the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Foul tipped into the glove, 4 strike 3. And 2 away.
Now batting, number 4, Velez.
The 6th strikeout of the game for Mariah Ortiz. That'll bring up Sarah Velez. Grounded out to the shortstop in the second. Did drive in a run on the ground out. Count 1-0. Low and inside for ball 2. Ball gets away from Fonseca, and Mendoza goes to third on the wild pitch. Strike called. Throw to third, not in time. Count 2 balls, 1 strike to Vallis. Pitch is high for ball 3. 3-1 the count. Another snap throw. Runner is back safely. Got 1 out in the top of the 4th. And a strike taken as the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Foul straight back. Vallis stays alive. Count 3 balls, 2 strikes. Addison Garza on deck. And that one misses high for ball 4.
Now batting, number 21, Garza.
And bring up Addison Garza, the shortstop. Garza struck out looking to end the second inning. She's 0 for 1. Hugoton yet to pick up a hit. And that hit Garza. And the bases will be loaded for Paola Hernandez.
Now batting, number 5, Hernandez.
Hernandez grounded out to second in the third inning. Bass with the bases loaded, 2 outs. First pitch is high for ball 1. Swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt. And it counts even, 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch fouled back and count 1-2. One-two pitch was high as the count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that pitch high as well. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning. Runners will be off. Swung on and missed. And that'll do it for the Lady Eagles in the 4th. It was a strikeout. Ball was in the dirt, but they did have to make a play. It didn't matter if bases are loaded because there's 2 outs in the inning. Actually, that's all she would have had to do is step on home plate and not risk the throw. But made the throw, got the out. No runs, no hits. Nobody, 3 left, and no errors. And that does it for the Lady Eagles. In the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Lady Bronx on top, 6-1. We'll be back right after this.
The Ranch House community is here to assist with skilled rehab, long-term care, and assisted living. We offer a serene atmosphere, dedicated staff, delectable dining, and daily activities. The Ranch House is here to serve our communities. Please review our site at midwest-health.com/ranchhouse/ or call 620-371-4700 to schedule your tour today. We look forward to hearing from you.
A little delay on the field here in between innings, or in between the top and bottom half of the inning. Emily Tanoka getting a Band-Aid and some tape on her throwing hand, on her index finger of her throwing hand. So now we're ready to go.
Now batting, number 3, Sarah Wright.
Sarah Wright leads it off for the Lady Bronx in the home half of the 4th. Lady Bronx up 4-1. Sarah popped out to the third baseman her first time up. First pitch is upstairs for ball 1. 1-0 pitch stays high for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Fouled back and just over the screen for strike 1. 2-1 the count. Sarah with a fly ball towards left, lands in front of the left fielder for a hit. Sarah with a huge turn at first, but will hold with the single.
Now batting,
That'll
number
bring
2,
up Josiah Ortiz. Sarah Wright, the runner at first. Ortiz 1 for 1. Squared the bunt. Took the pitch for a strike. Sarah heads to third as the ball was into center field. Slides in head first. So a stolen base and advanced on the error. And it's a strike one count to Ortiz. I think Sarah lost track of where the softball was because ball rolled into center field, and I'll tell you what, that hesitation almost cost her, but she was able to slide in safely. That pitch high for ball one to Josiah Ortiz. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Ortiz bunts it foul off the plate. And the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled back. Josiah stays alive with the 1-2 count. One ball, 2 strikes. Low and outside. Count is 2-2. Peyton Ansel on deck. Ground ball towards second. The only play will be to first as the run scores. 4-3 on the putout, but Ortiz drives in the run.
Now batting, number 6, Peyton Ansel.
Peyton 0 for 2. A strikeout and a pop-up. Swings and misses for strike 1. One away in the inning. Lady Bronx with 1 run across. Leading now 7-1. Pitch and a high fly ball into center. Center fielder in a couple steps, makes the play for out number 2. That'll bring up Elisa Fonseca. Fonseca 0 for 1. Was hit by
now
a pitch
batting,
her first
number
time up,
23,
reached on an error her
Elisa
second time
Fonseca.
up, but has scored 2 runs. Nobody on, 2 outs. Missed inside for ball 1. Pitch upstairs for ball 2. 2-0. The count to the Lady Bronx catcher. Little looper. Pitcher out of the circle, scoops to first in time. And that'll do it for the Lady Bronx, but they do pick up a run. 1 run on 1 hit, nobody left. And there was 1 Hugoton error. After 4 complete, the score. Lakin 7, Hugoton 1. We go to the top of the 5th. Lady Bronx lead it 7-1. We'll be back right after this.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You can lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
Fred Ripsima established the Lakin Dairy in 1997 and is now a leading producer of high-quality milk for human consumption. The Lakin Dairy is proud to be a big part of the Kearney County economy and community. With fantastic, dedicated, and hard-working employees, the Lakin Dairy prospers in the heart of, as Fred calls it, the Midwest Feed Shed. Always supporting the Lakin High School students, the Lakin Dairy, a verified premium operation, is honored to call Kearney County home at lakindairy.com on the internet.
Martha Saldano will lead it off for Hugoton in the top of the 5th inning. Lady Bronx leading 7-1. Saldano 0 for 2. Hugoton still looking for their first hit of the contest, even though they have a run across. They've drawn 5 walks. And the first pitch to Saldana is in there for a strike. So not a perfect game, but still a no-hitter. There's the 0-1. Slapped foul up the first baseline, out of play. And the count 0-2 to the leadoff hitter for the Lady Eagles here in the top of the 5th. Mariah winds. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Ball gets away from Elitza. Her throw to first, not in time. Backed up nicely by Velasquez. That'll go as a strikeout.
Now batting, number
Passed
8,
ball.
Tanako.
As Saldano is at first. Brings up Emily Tinoco. Tinoco 0 for 1. Struck out in the first, walked in the third. First pitch, grounded foul off first. Strike 1 to count. Amanda Farnham on deck for the Lady Eagles. Lady Bronx come into this afternoon 8-8 on this season. There's the 0-1 pitch, low and inside for ball 1. Saldana goes to second on the wild pitch. Strike taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Ground ball. Holmes fields. Scoots to the second baseman covering. Play going 3-4.
Now batting, number 2,
as Saldana
Farnham.
goes to third. And that brings up Amanda Farnham. Farnham 0 for 2. A ground out and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Strike one the count. Here's the 0-1. Low and in the dirt, gets past the catcher. And Saldana will score on the wild pitch. Count is 1-1. Barnum swings and misses. In the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Barnum taking and takes
Now batting,
the pitch
number
for
32,
strike 3
Martinez.
and out number 2. That brings up Leslie Martinez. Nobody on, 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Hugoton with a run across. They trail 7-2. Pitch was back to the screen for ball 1. Fouled back. One ball, 1 strike to count. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Pitch high and away for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch is fouled out of play off third. Two-two pitch. Ground ball off the third baseman's glove. And Martinez will be safe.
Now batting, number 7, Mendoza.
Brings up Marissa Mendoza. Martinez at first on the error. Mendoza with 2 walks. Takes the pitch for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 in the dirt off the glove. Throw to second, not in time. In the count, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Mendoza down in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch was high for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strike pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's 3 away. Lady Eagles do come up with a run. 1 run, no hits. There was 1 left, and a Lady Bronc error. Go to the bottom of the 5th. Lady Broncs lead at 7-2. We'll be back right after this. Thanks for joining us today for Lady Bronc Softball, Lakin Bronc Sports YouTube.
It's time to get involved with the Lakin Recreation Commission, 702 North Campbell in Lakin. The Lakin Rec Commission with Wellness Center, aerobics, adult programs, youth programs, sewing, and more. For more information about all the great activities of the Lakin Rec Commission, call 620-355-7039. The Lakin Recreation Commission, providing recreational opportunities to enhance the quality of life for the people of the community by promoting social interaction and the productive use of leisure time.
When you choose a bank, you're investing your trust in a group of people who will be handling your hard-earned money. You look to them for expertise in financing your dream home and your teenager's first car, purchasing farm equipment, or expanding your business. At Kearney County Bank, we're invested in a community we believe in. Let us be your choice in community banking. Visit KearneyCountyBank.com or come by 221 North Main Street in Lakin or Garden City State Bank, a branch of the Kearney County Bank, 1910 East Marion, Garden City, and see what our staff can do for you. The Kearney County Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Tegan
Bachman leads it off for Lakin in the bottom of the 5th. He'll be followed by Kinsey Loman Fuller and Mariah Ortiz. And if anybody gets on, Brianna Holmes. Tegan takes outside for ball 1. Tegan with a double her last time up, driving in 2 runs. She went to third on an error. And it's a 3-0 count to the leadoff hitter here in the home half of the 5th. Had the green light with three balls and pops out to the shortstop. And that's 1
Now
away
batting, number 11,
for Kinsey Loman Fuller. Ground ball picked up by the third baseman across in time for out number 2. 5-3 for the putout. That brings up Mariah Ortiz.
Now batting, number 10, Mariah Ortiz.
Ortiz takes high for ball 1. Ortiz 1 for 2. A 2-run double in the first inning. Struck out her last time up. 1-0 pitch. Stayed high for ball 2. And that's high for ball 3. Brianna Holmes on deck. Line shot, foul past third. Three and 1. Pitch inside. And Mariah
Now
gets the
batting,
2-out walk.
22,
That brings up Brianna Holmes. Holmes 1 for 2. She had a single in the first, rounded out in the third. Holmes batting from the right side with 1 on, 2 outs. Pitch is high for ball 1. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside pitch off the glove of Tinoco. And Ortiz goes to second on the passed ball. Count goes to 2-1 to Brianna Holmes. High for ball 3, 3-1. And that's high for ball 4. Back-to-back 2-out walks. Bring
Now
up Sarah
batting,
Martinez.
Number 24, Sarah Martinez.
Martinez 0 for 2, reached on an error, scored in the second, grounded out to end the third. Bats with 2 on, 2 outs here in the fifth. Takes that one inside for ball 1. Popped up on the infield, third baseman drifting over towards the line and has it for the out. Lady Bronx strand 2. No runs on no hits. They strand 2 and no Hugoton errors. After 5 complete, score remains Lakin 7 and Hugoton 2. We're back with the 6th inning right after this. You're watching Lady Bronx Softball on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, a farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
Defensive substitution for the Lady Bronx. Sarah Peters now behind the plate for Lakin in the place of Elisa Fonseca. Leading off for Hugoton will be Elsie Gonzalez. She swings and misses for strike 1. Mariah Ortiz back to the circle. Here's the 0-1. Just missed. Count 1-1. Sarah Vallis on deck for the Lady Eagles. She'll be followed by Addison Garza. Low and in the dirt. And the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Lady Bronx 7 runs on 5 hits. They've stranded 4 base runners and have committed 2 errors. Hugoton 2 runs, no hits. They've stranded 7 and committed 3 errors. That pitch low and inside for ball 3. Right with the 3-1 pitch. Fouled out of play. And the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch lined into left center field for a hit. Gonzalez around first on her way to second with the leadoff double. First hit of the game for Hugoton.
Now batting number 4, Velez.
Sarah Vallis to the plate. Sarah 0 for 1 with an RBI and a walk. Runner at second. Swing and a miss for strike one. Runner at second, nobody out. Lady Bronx with 3 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the fourth. Swing and a miss. And Vallis down in the count 0-2. Hugoton with single runs in the second and the fifth. That's where we stand 7-2 here in the top of the sixth inning. Takes called third strike. Throw to first in time to complete the out. And that's one away
Now
as
batting,
Gonzalez
number
goes to
21,
third.
Garza.
I'll bring up Addison Garza. Runner at third, 1 out. Ground ball. Scooped by the first base coach for the Lady Eagles. And it's strike one. Oh, 1 pitch, swung on and missed, and the count goes to 0-2. No 2 pitch, just high for ball one. Another hot shot foul up the first base line. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch once again. Slap towards first again. Just past the first base coach. I think if I was him, I'd scoot back a little bit. And he's in the coach's box, but Addison Garza's got his number. Pitch low and inside for ball 2. 2-2 the count. Fouled out a play off the first base side. Count remains 2-2. Ground ball towards second. Second baseman up and throws to first in time as the run scores. 4-3 on the putout for out number 2. Garza with the RBI as Gonzalez scores on the play.
Now batting number 5, Hernandez.
Run scored, making the score 7-3. Paola Hernandez fouls that one back and out of play. Hernandez 0 for 2. Here's the 0-1. just missed outside for ball one. 1-1 to count. Swing and a miss. Count 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. A looper on the infield. Mariah tried to flip it to first, not in time. That'll go as an infield single.
Now batting number 10, Saldano.
So Hugoton with no hits to start the inning. Have 2 hits in the inning. And that brings up Martha Saldano. In the line shot to the second baseman, Nayeli Velasquez, and she's got it for the out. That'll do it for the Eagles in the 6th, but they do come up with a run on 2 hits. They strand a base runner, and no Lakin errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Score, Lakin 7, and Hugoton 3. We'll be back right after this.
Lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides.
Oh, classic convertible.
And have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Sarah Wright will lead it off for the Lady Bronx here in the home half of the 6th. Sarah 1 for 2, a single and a run scored in the 4th inning. Sarah leading off, she'll be followed by Josiah Ortiz and Peyton Ansel. And takes the first pitch at the knees for strike 1. Pops that one back and out of play for strike 2. No 2 pitch inside for ball 1, 1-2. High fly ball, center fielder over a couple of steps, makes the play for out number 1.
Now batting number 2, Josiah Ortiz.
Brings up Josiah Ortiz. Ortiz 1 for 2. A walk, a single, and a ground out. Has driven in a run, scored twice. Bats with nobody on, 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning. If you're just joining us, Lady Bronx on top 7-3. Scored 3 runs in the 1st, 3 in the 2nd, 1 in the 4th. And Josiah slaps that into left. Big turn at first, but she'll hold with the single.
Now batting number 6.
Brings up Peyton Ansel. Ansel 0 for 3, looking for her first hit on the afternoon. We are in game one of this non-league doubleheader between the Lady Bronx and the Lady Eagles. Ansel squared to bunt, pulled back, took ball one. Ortiz steals second base. Now a runner in scoring position. Ansel with the ground ball, shortstop up and over in time. And that's out number 2. 6-3 on the putout.
Now batting, number 15.
Brings up Sarah Peters. Sarah looking for her first hit of the season. Is 0 for 2, swings and misses for strike one. Josiah Ortiz, the 2-out runner at second base. Fouled back for strike 2. Ortiz with 2 hits on the game. Swing and a miss. And Peters down on strikes, 4-3 away. Lady Bronx get one in scoring position, but can't push her any farther than third. And after 6 complete, the score, Lakin 7 and Hugoton 3. We'll be back right after this.
The Ranch House community is here to assist with skilled rehab, long-term care, and assisted living. We offer a serene atmosphere, dedicated staff, delectable dining, and daily activities. The Ranch House is here to serve our communities. Please review our site at midwest-health.com/ranchhouse/ or call 620-371-4700 to schedule your tour today. We look forward to hearing from you.
Emily Tinoco will lead it off for Hugoton in the top of the 7th. She'll be followed by Amanda Farnham and Leslie Martinez. Tinoco 0 for 2 with a walk. Takes the first pitch high for ball one. At the conclusion of our game, we'll have the game totals. Then we will cut off this broadcast. And then we'll sign on to game 2 on our Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube page. Swing and a miss. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 2-1. Low and inside. Count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hugoton 3 runs on 2 hits. Lady Bronx 7 runs on 6 hits. Lady Bronx have stranded 5. Lady Eagles have stranded 8. And a leadoff
Now
walk
batting
for
number
Emily
2,
Tinoco.
Farnham.
That'll bring up Amanda Farnham. Farnham 0 for 3, has struck out twice. High pop up on the infield. Tegan Bachman makes the catch for 1 away.
Now batting number
That brings
32,
up Leslie Martinez. Swing and a miss. 1 strike count to Leslie Martinez. We're in the top of the 7th. Lady Bronx on top, 7-3. Lakin looking to snap a 4-game losing streak. There's the 0-1. Low and in the dirt. Tinoco on her way to second. And will steal it. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. Marissa Mendoza on deck for the Lady Eagles. Pitch is low and in the dirt. Sarah doing a nice job to slide over and snag that one. Right, Ortiz went to the ground on that pitch. I think she maybe just caught a cleat. Or maybe a little bit of a hole out in front of the mound. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. The 1 pitch is outside for 3. For 3-1. Snap throw to second. They try to get Tinoco napping. Play wasn't really close, but closer than it should have been. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss, and the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Once again, throw to second. And that pitch is high for ball 4.
Now batting number
2
7,
on
Mendoza.
and 1 out for Marissa Mendoza. Elsie Gonzalez on deck. 2 on, 1 out. Pitch is high for ball 1. Mendoza just stepped out of the way. I wonder if it didn't hit her, but the runners advance on the wild pitch. And the count is 2-0. I'm kind of wondering if it didn't hit her. I thought I heard a double hit possibly. 2-0 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Count now 2-1. 2-1 pitch taken on the inside corner. Now the count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mariah winds, a 2-2 pitch is lined into shallow center. Tegan Bachman running away from the infield, makes the play, throw to second, double play, and that's your ball game. (6-2-6) to get Martinez off second base, and that'll do it. No runs.
And that's your ball game.
No hits for the Eagles in that half inning, and they strand 1. So nice play to end the game by Tegan Bachman. I thought that ball had a shot to make it to center field, but Tegan ranging to her left, able to snag it. Hugoton. Three runs on 2 hits. They strand 9 base runners. They committed 3 errors. The Lady Bronx, 7 runs on 6 hits. They stranded 5, and they committed 2 errors. The winning pitcher, Mariah Ortiz. Losing pitcher is Leslie Martinez. And with that, the Lady Bronx improved to 9-8 on the season. Hugoton falls to 3-9. Well, that's going to do it for our game 1. We're going to take about a 10-minute break. Then we'll be back on the air for game number 2. And like I said, that'll be in about 10 minutes. We originally had our next broadcast scheduled to start at 6 o'clock. We're going to be pretty close to that. So that's going to do it. Once again, the Lady Bronx win at 7-3. They improved their record to 9-8. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in